Welcome back, everybody. Episode 2 here in the Nomifactory world, and I've been doing a decent amount of mining and resource gathering, and we've completed a couple of quests that we'll go through quickly here and update as we go. As you can see, I just chopped down a whole bunch of rubber wood as well, because we have some sticky resin and a whole bunch of things queued up and ready to go. So first things first, I'm going to make a whole bunch of rubber sheets. Or 3 of them. What happened to my hammer? Hello. Okay. That was weird. Not gonna lie. But that's another quest complete. The other thing that we're gonna do is we're gonna grind down some bricks with our mortar here. Very nice. And we're gonna combine that with some clay that we ground down with the mortar before into some fire clay dust. Also very, very sweet to say the least. We will be looking to fire this up. That's going to get us some fire bricks over time here. And then I did make myself an infinite water source, because why the heck not? Makes sense to me. It fills up with water. Right? There we go. 80 millibuckets at a time. So not too shabby. I believe I can just pick it up as well. Good. We might need that in the near future. So without further ado, let's jump into all of the different quests, right? So we got the infinite water one. That's good. We'll claim that. That's very nice. That's working towards unlocking a steam dynamo. We got our rubber sheets. I made 64. I know we need more than 3. And then with all the mining that I did, just off screen, we got everything that we needed here for those items as well, which is awesome. I did also make a copper furnace. Pretty straightforward. It's an iron furnace covered in copper. The next one up is silver, which I do not have those resources just yet. Oh, and this is free. Hello. Thank you. Let's go. I'll take it. I'll take it. There's definitely a couple items in satchels and item pipes. There's this soft mallet, which I think we can do now. Can we do it? Can we do it? Rubber bar. I don't know that we can do this. Can we? I think we need rubber bars, not sheets, right? Polyethylene. Oh, you can just do wood. Okay. That's how you pull that off. Okay. So we'll just make that as well out of some wood here. I need to sleep. I don't have a lot of torches out and about and around. So definitely need to get that sleep on all the time here. Okay, boom. We can make ourselves the wood soft mallet. That should do it. Excellent. Okay, some more money. I love the money. Give me all the money. That is fantastic. All right, so the next step here, and it's a big step, is from dust to wires, right, on this page. And this is all working towards your first step in electrical power, steel, all of that type of stuff. But let's take a look here at a couple of the other things. So you can see, because we have a tick here, it's saying that something can be claimed. I don't know. Yeah, I think you can just pick one and claim it and get that completed as well. Just to get rid of that little, you know, that thing. Down here under endgame, as you can see, we also have it. And in endgame, it told us to look at this tab last time. I was like, no, don't want to do that. I know what's on here. It is crazy. It's creative tanks. It's bonkers stuff. But there is a lot of useful things on here. Like, if you get 64 iron, you get a Nomicorder. You get 64 copper, you get a Nomicorder. So collecting a bulk resource of certain things is going to get you Nomicorders, which is pretty darn awesome. You know, gold, platinum, there's quite a few on here, to say the least, as you go. Beryllium, vanadium, right? Like, I don't know how you make vanadium, but it's not something we can do right now. So, but that's a great way for us to get a little bit more points, right? I think so. I think it's working out pretty well. Man, this copper one is so much faster than this iron one. See that? We are blazing by it. But look at this. We are upping our charcoal quantity. Very nice from those rubber trees that I planted, which is very, very good. We do still have some sticky resin. I think we can cook it into actual tar and things like that, but that's not the main purpose of what we need it for. And last but not least, down here is our crafting stations. Better Than Forestry has item storage, tool storage, pulls from adjacent inventories, and saves recipes. We are going to make 4 of those utilizing our saw. That should also complete another quest back in this section right here to get us a little bit more of the coins. This is very nice. These are very, very good, to say the least, if you set them up properly. For right now, no, you know what? I want to set these up properly. How am I going to do this? Let's try a little something. I don't think I've ever successfully set these up perfectly. And I guarantee you there's probably a video out there that says, like, this is how you do it. But I'm not that good. So, I'm just going to throw those down like this. And then what I think I'm going to do is I'm going to include a double chest in the middle. Right? Nothing too crazy here. Going to keep it pretty simple. But those will then pull from adjacent inventories, right? So, let's see. If I put all of my tools in here, like so, and let's put the rubber sheets in there, because why not? Then we can pull out whatever we need from the storage into the crafting station. Now, equally, all of this, you can put the tools in here as well. So as we kind of develop and, you know, specialize what we want each one to be, it'll be very nice to make a lot of batch items and things like that, right? It'll also save recipes, and you can shift click the recipe in the history pane to lock it. Okay, very good. So, for example, right? Let's do this first and foremost, okay? So if we put that tool like that, and we get ourselves a couple bits of wrought iron, we're gonna grab just a little bit of everything here as we go. I need some copper. Sure, I'll take the bronze too. At least for now. I'm gonna throw, you know what? Let's just put all of our resources in there, right? Might as well. Why not? We're probably gonna need them at some point in time. This is a crazy pack, so okay, good. So I'm in here, I go over here, I go, okay, wrought iron. I need 2 of it. We go back to the crafting. We can place that in. It places in like a shadow block. And then I think we can put that back in there. And then we can make a plate. And then we can shift click to lock in that plate. So now we basically have an automated form. We can cancel that out. We can click on it. It brings it back in to make wrought iron plates. Very handy, very useful. I hope you all see the value in this, because I know I do. That is going to save us a little bit of a headache. If you watched the last video, you will know all too well the headache that I'm talking about. I'll probably put coal in there, I guess, too, as well. So we can store pretty much everything in here and use these crafting stations accordingly. All right. I should probably use like small storage crates, or large even. That's probably why you're supposed to make them. But definitely one of those things. All right. There's a lot of different wrenches. We'll worry about that later. From dust to wires. This is definitely one of the ones that I want to work on. So copper dust. Oh, this is talking about just general alloys that you can make out of dust. So it looks like we need 16 copper dust, 32 iron dust. Yikes. That's a lot of iron dust. And then probably a whole bunch of redstone. So for that, let's get to work. We need our mortar. We're going to need iron, which right here. Very good. And we're going to need some copper, like so. We'll put that back in there. Okay. What? Anyways, it's fine. So we'll place our mortar in here, and we need our mortar with iron. Is that not the recipe? What's the recipe to get dust? Iron dust. Dust of the irons. No, I just want to know. Oh, it's above it. Okay. So we place in the mortar, we place in the iron, like so. We can place that back in. And that should give us iron dust. So we need 32 of these. That's part of the quest. So there we go. 32 iron dust. We'll lock that. Excellent. Then we can do the same thing with the copper. And put the copper in there. And we needed 16 of the copper dust. And we can lock that in place as well. Beautiful. I love it. Now, the big question that I have is, if I put the mortar back in there, and I put this back in there, and say I put the plate in there, can I just click on this? Oh, okay, and it'll pull the tool. That's beautiful. I love to see that. Okay, very good. From here, we need to make ourselves some red iron, etc., etc., red alloy, and other, right? So we need to get ourselves red alloy dust. Red alloy dust is copper with 4 redstone, and we need 16 of it. Ooh wee, that's a lot. So let's do that right here, because why not? Right? We have some redstone dust in here, and we can kind of just go like so, and we can say, all right, I need 16 of you, and I say goodbye all of my redstone, just like that. And we can lock that in as well. So now we have the red alloy dust. Very nice. The other one that we needed was conductive iron. I think it was conductive iron dust. There we go. Okay, so that is just iron and redstone. Okay, so the iron dust, very nice, with a redstone dust. Very good. That will give us access to the conductive iron dust. Excellent. Now, one thing I just realized, we don't have enough. We are about to run out of redstone. So, let's just go grab. Do I have some up here? Realgar, pyro. I think I made it all. There's a lot of red ores, to say the least. So keep that in mind. Yeah, I think I used it all. So I'm gonna go grab some more redstone. You need so much redstone and iron and you name it. But I can show you quickly the little mine that I found, and I used the little prospector tool to find a good spot and kind of go through and say, all right, well, here's some redstone. Very good. I'm not sure if you guys noticed as well in the setup that I had there, we also had some diamonds already too, right? So, you know, I found some diamond ore, I found some coal ore, you know, just all of those little details that we needed to locate to progress on, right? So, little details, but needed details, necessary. Actually, right down there is our diamonds and coal. That's this little waypoint right here. And this redstone was also in the same general vicinity, so it worked out incredibly well, to say the least. We got some cinnabar, we got some sodalite as well. Okay, you know, just learning all the different things, learning them all, why not? So yeah, let me gather a little bit of this, because yeah, well, you got a mine. It's called Minecraft after all. And we'll meet you up top. Well, I came back up, and one thing I quickly noticed, yeah, we probably need to protect our base just a little bit more than what we're currently doing, to say the least. We got some spiders, we got some creepers, we had some endermen out here, witches. Ooh, that would have been dangerous. I'm glad they weren't near me, to say the least. But yeah, definitely something on the list to make some minor improvements of, right? The other thing too that I realized very, very quickly there is I ran out of torches so fast. So fast. It's not even funny. So definitely one of my goals here right away is to probably torch up my whole base area and then equally have, you know, ongoing charcoal at all times to get more done, right? All right, our fire bricks are going well. I'm going to throw in the stack of redstone that I have there and the other stack of redstone that I have in there. Put away a few of these items. Not too shabby. A good amount of loot. We got some marbled cobblestone as well. And then on top of that, we also got some sodalite, lapis. Oh, I did get more magnetite. That's good. Ruby, calcite, cinnabar, like so many different ores. It's not even funny. All right. In that note, I'll throw the magnetite in there. That's just going to get us some more iron. You can never have enough iron. I'm just going to be upfront and honest with you. You can never have enough. All right, let's do this. Boom, boom. Oh, we built one too many. That's all right. Oh, no, we needed to go to 32. Oh, no, we got a lot more to do. That's 27, 30, and 2. Beautiful. Okay, so we got our 32 conductive alloy dust. We got our dust up here. We need to make this into red alloy. We need to make this into conductive iron plates. Okay, so for this, you just smelt it. Very good. For this, you just smelt it. I love it when things are simple. Isn't it great? Other than the fact that all of our furnaces are tied up right now, it is truly, truly great that we don't really have to worry about it all that much. I am also very thankful to have all of this charcoal at this point in time and more trees growing. So charcoal is definitely your friend early on here. I think I'm using this pretty well and pretty efficient. But let me know down in the comments if there's a better way, if there's something I'm not realizing, a better way to do this. I think that would be awesome to hear from y'all if there's a better way of doing things. I think it's really, really good. All right, fire bricks are almost done. So that is this quest here. We need 32 fire bricks and 1 primitive blast furnace. Okay, so 32 fire bricks are just all that we're going to get out of this. Like so. Okay, good. So we got that. That's good. We will need this primitive blast furnace, which is 1 more fire brick and then some iron paraphernalia. So we got that. That's good. But we now need 1 more fire brick, which I think is me getting 2 blocks of clay. Like these 2 maybe right here. Let's get these. And we should be able to, I mean, obviously we have to cook it. Oh my god, there's no swimming. Like, there's a couple of things that have been added in Minecraft that you kind of sit there and you go, yeah, that was a good addition. All right, let's do that. Let's grab this. Where does it go every time? I want this. Why do you not come into my inventory? And then it disappears. I don't get it. I don't get it. All right, we'll do this. That's very good. We'll make a clay dust. And then we'll need the fire bricks. I don't know if I want to save the clay dust. I don't think I'm going to at this point in time. We have 4 in here. Excellent. That's good. We got our red alloy ingots. That's very nice. So that part is done. And then we need to make 8 red alloy plates and 3 red alloy wires. All right. So plates are in here. Okay. So I assume it's the exact same, but I don't know for sure. So yeah, it's kind of awkward with the tools, I guess. Not being, you know, stored in the actual tool thing. But once I get all these auto crafting up, it might not be a problem. Okay, good. So we need 8 of these. That's that. We're gonna definitely lock that one in. Okay. And then it took my hammer that time. It's very strange what it's doing, some of these, with the adjacent storage. Maybe there's a better way. Like I said, you all might have a better way forward for me. Okay, that part was easy. And then the red alloy wire is a plate just cut. That should be pretty easy. All right, let's get our cutters. Let's put our cutters in like so. Let's put our plate in like so. Let's just put them back in there. And 1, 2, 3, I think is what we needed. Like so. Yeah, see, it's pulling them in. Do I just need to make 4 sets of the tools, maybe? That might be what we need to do. Okay, there we go. Okay, we got all that done. That is awesome. We got ourselves the brick. Let's get that going into here. Yeah, with our mortar. Like so. Very good. That gets us brick dust. That's good. And then these two combined. Like so. No. That's not right. What is it? Yeah, there it is. Okay. Fire clay dust. Okay, beautiful. A little bit of extra of that. Excellent. Let's grab that iron. Throw it in there. As well as all of this redstone. Feels so good. Redstone goes so fast though, ladies and gents. Just remember, it basically disappears in no time flat. Alright, we're going to need our hammer again. And we are going to need our conductive iron ingots. That's good. For now, I'm just going to do it here because we can. I will lock that though because we will probably use it again. And then we need 16 of the cut, right? So that guy and that guy. Is that not what it is? Is that... Am I... What? That and that. Oh, the other way. That with that. Am I bonkers? There. Okay. No, it just straight up doesn't like it when you do something that I'm doing here. All right, we'll lock that one in as well because I know we're going to need it. And there we go. We got dust to wires done. That is fantastic. Let's collect that. Oh, wow, that was a quarter. That's a big one for sure. And then we get into red alloy cables, which is rubber sheets with the red alloy. And that's a doozy. And then we also get into conductive iron energy conduits, which is our conductive iron with the binder. And binder is the same recipe. Okay. So the hardest part here is the clay. You can buy it, though, which isn't the worst idea. Gravel is pretty easy. You can mortar it, so that's good. And sand seems to be a pretty tough for us. Okay, so it looks like we need to get ourselves situated in a couple of different ways. We obviously need these 5 to be cut, so let's do that. Because we need 8 total, right? So we got that. And then what we'll do is we'll go, I'll take one of you and one of you. And in the same table here, I'm going to combine those to get our red alloy cables. Okay, excellent. 8 of those. That should complete this. Oh no, it's 12. Of course it's 12. But that does help us with some cabling. And it gives us a very good idea of what we're looking at. We do have some gravel. So let's grab 32 of that. And let's get ourselves the more clay and things as well. After we probably need to sleep off this night. What is this blast furnace? 1 fire brick. We need 3 iron rods, 2 iron screws, and a couple other things as well. So we need 1 more brick, like so. We'll save those for now. And then we need to get ourselves some iron plates and things like that. So let's, without further ado, get started on this adventure, which will probably be a long one, to say the least. All right, that's good. For the rods, we need a file with the iron ingot. All right, let's grab our file. Boom, with an iron ingot. Let's set that up over here, like so. And we're gonna need 3 of those. And I think we need them for the screws as well. Yeah, so we need 5 of those. Correct, I think. Okay, good. And then we need our saw, right? And then I think we take the saw with that. Is that not what it is? For the bolt? Iron rod. Iron bolt. Saw in the corner. Okay, so it's up there. Plus that. Very good. Plus that. Good. Okay, good. There's our iron bolt. Excellent. Okay. And then we need the iron screw, which is the bolts with the file. So let's get ourselves another bolt, like so. We'll take those with us. And then we need the bolts with the file again. And that's going to get us the iron screws. And we'll lock in that. So that's our iron rod, iron bolts, and iron screws all locked in. Pretty handy. All right, we're going to take the hammer. We're going to take the file. I wish you could get the tools back out from there, but that's okay. We need the fire brick. We need the plate. Right there. Thank you. I think it goes like this, if I recall. Is that not how it goes? Oh, it's the screwdriver. It's not the file. Okay. Screwdriver. There we go. Another tool that we need. Excellent. Okay. We'll throw those back in there. That gives us our primitive setup pretty much completely. So I think if I remember correctly, let's see. I think we just raised this like we would normally with the primitive blast furnace. Does it matter where? It forms the basis of LV machines from steel from wrought iron, okay? And allows you to make belt pouches for upgrading your tool belt. Maybe we need to look into getting a tool belt too. That would be pretty nice to have tools on our hand at all times. Let's go just over here, I guess. And let's see about building this thing. I'm not sure, like, can I... Ah, it does show you. Okay, good. So by hitting U on it, it will show you a multi-block pattern and what you need. So bottom layer, next layer. All right. And it's open on the top. Okay. All right. Good to know. So for this, we will put it in the ground. And then we'll put this all the way around. Put this all the way around like so. And this all the way around. And then what we'll do is we'll take this guy and we'll plop it in place. And this should be our blast furnace. Excellent. Now, I believe it said a few other interesting things, like we can muffle it with this. Working disabled, working enabled. Oh. So what did this say? Hard hammer. Okay. Wrench to set facing. Screwdriver to access covers. Crowbar to remove covers. Hard hammer to muffle. That's a soft mallet. That's not a hard hammer. So we would need a hammer for that. I do like to muffle things. So is it just like your regular hammer? I guess? Maybe? Where is our hammer? Is it here? No? Right there. I'm just blind. Alright, so if we take this guy... Yeah, sound muffling. Beautiful. I love that feature. It is so wonderful that you have access to things like that. Okay, so in here, I'm guessing we need coal and whatever to make steel. So let's jump into steel ingot and see what we need to make this. So in the primitive, there we go. Coal or charcoal and wrought iron. Looks like it's the same general result. Okay, so I can take some of that charcoal. Sure, 12 seems okay for now. It's never enough. And we can take 12 wrought iron. And I believe we can just throw those in there and throw that in there. And it should do its thing. 20 seconds is all. That's not too bad. I'm happy about that. And this fire brick, I swear last time I just, yeah, never used it again. If I remember some way along the line there. Oh man, pull up on redstone again. This is good. This is not a bad thing in it at all to have that. And then we jump on over and we got ourselves a steel. Beautiful steel, very nice. Let's claim those beautiful quest rewards as well. Now that didn't unlock any of this other stuff because we have to figure out other things before we go. So we definitely need to get ourselves more of the red alloy cable. So let's do that before we get too complacent and forget all about it. I'm going to go gather the materials for that and the conductive iron energy stuff. All right, so just finishing up here with the red alloy ingots. I got myself some of the compound. I don't want to make too many. That should be more than enough for now. We'll get that cooking as well. In here, we'll throw that, and we'll make ourselves the plates first. There we go. Oh, wait. I need more than that, don't I? Indeed I do. Indeed I do. We need double that. Okay. Red alloy. 1, 2, 3, 4. It's good. Let's melt that up. See? I knew I was going to mess up something. Very nice. We got ourselves our universal binder. And for that, we're going to set up this little crafting area here. Is there... Do I really... Oh man, I hope that that's not the case. You guys are all thinking what I'm thinking, right? Mm-hmm. I needed 16 of these. And I only have enough for 2 or whatever. I'm a little worried. I'm a little concerned, to say the least. Alright, let's do this. No. Click. Click. Very good. Let's just do this. Boom. That gives us 2 of those. And boom. I just shift-clicked it again. I'm gonna mess up somewhere along the line. Okay, good. There's our red alloy wire. Where did my other red alloy wire go? Right in here. Okay, that should be all 12. That should complete that quest, right? Beautiful. Excellent. Yeah, I was worried about this. I was very, very worried about this. See what they're doing to me here? You see this? This is against the rules, all right? It's against the law. Luckily, I only needed to make 1. But it's still... Now I have 1 loose wire. It's fine. I'm going to embrace the Zen here. We just completed 2 more quests. And from there, we can now make ourselves Oh, I need fluid transport for that. Okay, I'll do that. We need to make all of these things. So one of the big tips that I have is, the nice thing is you can click on all of these things, and it brings it over to here. You can also hit A on them, so now you can have them bookmarked up into the top right here, for example, for you to pull them up. So sticky resin, paper, coal dust, and copper wire, right, for example. Now, also, these have multiple different crafts. So you want to be cautious as to which one you're using as you go. And I think as you unlock more things, more options become available to you. Yeah, I lit up my wonderful thing with a torch grid. Oh, it looks so much better. I love it. So just definitely things to consider and keep your eye on as you progress through it. I have a lot of prep work to do between episode 2 and episode 3. First things first, I want to have a dedicated tool for each bench and its uses, as I've kind of been doing already here. And then I also want to have a whole set of tools on me at all times. So we definitely need a couple of more benches. I'm not sure the wrench is needed, but I think it's only an assembly type thing. So I probably only need the one wrench. Screwdriver, I think, is the same. I think it's mostly all assembly-based items. Not so much on, like, an individual item that you need. Or at least not that I've seen so far. What do we need for these little rings? Okay, yeah, that's no big deal. So, I think these two we can kind of keep on us at all times. The wood soft mallet is only used for a very small amount of things. So, we'll leave that in there for now. But we definitely need to get ourselves another set of crafting stations to go on the ends here. And then tools for each one. And I might even build a couple while I'm at it. Because they wear out so fast once we get going here a little bit quicker. So, anyways, let's grab our steel over here. We have a decent amount of it, which is good to see. And we are slowly but surely getting ourselves prepared for the next step. In the meantime, we definitely have to make some resistors, vacuum tubes, circuit boards, and then also the fluid transport to unlock power as we work our way to our first circuits, storage drawer controllers. I would like to get satchels and tool belts and some of these things wrapped up as well. And then we can get into some low voltage power. And that's really going to open us up into a lot of different things and a lot of stuff as we go. So, till next time, hopefully we'll have LV next episode. Bye-bye for now. Like and subscribe as always. Greatly appreciate it. Bye-bye.